All right, y'all, let's get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Before we even get started, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Drop down in these comments, turn your post notifications on, and like the video. I appreciate it all. And let's go ahead and dive into it. And let me tell you something, the season need to pick up because I'm getting kind of bored. I'm not even going to lie to you. We kicking it off the episode with Kimmy and Tisha meeting up, and they talking about the restaurant. I'm going to tell you, I done even forgot whose restaurant. I think Kimmy and Maurice are wanting to do a restaurant, and they want Marceau and Tisha to help them in some sort of capacity. I do not feel like it's a good idea. I agree with Tisha. I'm like, listen, the business somehow always gets intertwined when it comes to the family shit. Look how long it took Tisha to get her motherfucking house built, messing with Marceau family. It could get messy, and I think she sees problems coming that Kimmy don't. Another thing, Kimmy rude ass on the phone in the middle of a conversation with somebody, and Tisha walk in. You're just gonna let that damn lady keep talking on the phone? Don't tell her, hold on. Don't say, hey girl, let me call you back. I just got somebody to walk in. Nothing. And then gonna have the nerve to say, y'all both just talking over each other. Don't nobody. No, honey, your rude ass should have said, hold on, give me just a second. I got somebody to walk in, or let me call you back. Kimmy, what the hell going on with you? Now, Destiny pop up while they in the middle of talking. She sit down, and of course, they tell her that they went and talked to Sonny. And they start asking Destiny about how she feeling about the situation. Thankfully, Destiny says she feeling a little bit better. I mean, we ain't gonna act like it's just not a messed up situation. Your producer, supposed friend, don't got with your man, so it definitely it's something that can hurt you or whatever. What I don't understand is why it seems like such a drastic a difference between Destiny's recollection of her friendship with Sonny and Sonny's recollection. And as I say that, I kind of realize, how sometimes you talk yourself into realizing the answer to your question. It's because Sonny wants it to seem like she's more of a distant friend than she was now that she's done something foul, like took that girl man. If we wasn't close like that, then it shouldn't hurt that bad, is what Sonny's going by. So when Destiny's walking around her talking about, girl, she done wrote me talking about she loved me, sis, and this and that. Her sister done invited me to her birthday celebration and stuff. We were friends. And I feel like they probably did have some sort of a friendship, but Sonny gonna play the role of, girl, we was not friends, we was associates, and I was your producer, just because she's the one that was on the end, on the better end of the stick when it came to this situation. Honey, we sure hope it don't turn on you, okay? It don't look like it, because the man done already went through IBF. He done ran and told that at the end. Well, we gonna get to that. But basically, Destiny says that she don't feel like she's ready to sit down and have a conversation with Sonny as of yet. And I don't blame her about that either. Destiny got one of them attitudes, baby. You get in her face and get to talking that bullshit, she gonna pop off. And it ain't gonna end good. And then y'all not even gonna get nowhere with the conversation, because she petty like that too. So she gonna also make sure she taking jabs. And she gonna turn to Tisha and say, since you want me to meet up with people, then why don't you meet up with Stormy? Because y'all know Stormy had done called Marceau a bitch down to the last season. Or was it the last? No, yeah, it was the last season. She said that if she apologized to Marceau, then she'll be open to sitting down and having a conversation. And I just feel like, Stormy, it ain't even no need to apologize, because you already on the previews coming up saying you still feel like, or actually I think you already said it, you still do feel like Marceau is a bitch. And that's okay if you still feel that way, but just don't be apologizing if that's how you still feel. That's all I'm saying, because it don't make no sense to do it and then you gonna come and do the same thing again. Say I'm sorry and come and say the same thing. But anyway, we go to Martell and he meet up with Nell, and they get to talking about this damn picture. And here's the unfortunate thing that happens. Nell and Chris are starting to get on my damn nerves, because they acting like they old. They coming on this damn show, and I feel like they acting like they don't know who they dealing with. And they stirring up shit by getting phrases wrong. Martell is a classic narcissist. You cannot fucking tell Martell incorrect recollection of information. For instance, Nell sit down. Now, Martell, I don't agree with her sending you to jail. Martell just knew he was in the club. Yeah, ain't that crazy? I'm just, oh man. hold his slick head ass Fred, because she came back with, but she said you sent her out a revenge porn tape. She did not ever say a tape was sent to her. And that's what he clung on to. A tape? I didn't send her no tape. Now, y'all know, if I would have sent her a tape, y'all would already have seen the tape. Y'all would have known. No, that is not what she said. Nell is over here getting bits and pieces of information mixed the hell up. What Melody said was, you took a screenshot from a tape that y'all made together and you sent it to her, the picture of the screenshot of the video, and threatened to expose the entire video if she kept playing with you. That's what you did. And that is what Nell should have said. But because she messed up and said that Melody said that she sent her, that you sent her a tape, now you done hung on them words. Now see, she doing stuff. Why would she say that? Why would she lie and say that? That's not what she said. But we comparing apples and oranges here. You still did something wrong, Martell, and you hate taking accountability. Every time Nell was saying, well, don't you think that you could have did this different? He ask her what I could have did. Ain't nobody asking her, are you such a damn kid? And Melody got you so bothered that you can't even just respond and say, well, yes, I feel this way, or no, I feel this way. Damn, you can't even articulate yourself when it comes to Mel. He cannot even articulate himself when it comes to his ex-wife. And that is so crazy that she got you this bothered this long. Like chrisfletcher said later on in the episode, you had to have done something for them to issue a warrant for you, sir. These police ain't just out here with stuff to do, issuing warrants to people for no fucking reason. You did something. Okay, and you need to just own up to it, and you need to quit trying to make it seem like, so what if she did do something first? You ain't got nothing on her that could have put a warrant out on her arrest, or else I'm sure your ass would definitely have went and put her in jail after she went and put you in jail. Tighten up. Come on, Martell. I can't. Nell talks about how Martell need to clean this up because the effects could trickle down to their kids later on. No shit, Sherlock. And he should know that, seeing as how he brags about being such a good damn father. Like, you don't even think that you threatening to release some type of pornographic image of their mother would make them feel a way towards you. It's ridiculous. But you're supposed to be daddy of the century. But basically, Nell gives him the example of her stepdaughter that she doesn't have with Chris, that he has with his first wife, has went on some type of interview and called Nell a side chick. And that's another thing Martell do. He harp on shit like that. He cracking up laughing when she said she wasn't no side chick. He like, you sure? You sure you wasn't no side? And Nell like, I didn't do anything wrong. He like, you ain't do nothing wrong. What? Somebody said you was a side chick. Like, don't call her that. It's not funny. He want these women to be so malicious and so trifling, just like him. It's not even funny. Nell explains that when she first met Chris and started messing with him, he was married, and he lied to her and didn't tell her he was married, so she left him alone until he got a divorce, and then they ended up getting together. Chris says regardless of the fact that they were separated when they got together. So you can't never call Nell a side chick. Martell think he giddy as a motherfucker. He think it's funny. But what it should show you, Martell, and the reason she went over the example with you right over your bald ass head, that's why you can't even talk to him. Went right over your head. It's to show that situations that happen later on in life when your kids get grown and they're able to think about how situations went down on their own and formulate their own opinions, baby, they are going to choose a damn side. And you see that Nell is telling you they chose, the girl done chose her mother's side. And now she got problems with her dad and Nell. And it done messed up their relationship. I was going to say friendship, but now, honey, they family. It done messed up their whole relationship because the daughter feels as though the daddy stepped out on the mama and messed around. And that's exactly what you did. And now, not only did you do that, break the mama heart, now you tormenting her and fucking with her every chance you get after the fact. Come on, Martell. And he don't care. He ain't thinking nothing about it. So we ain't gonna keep thinking nothing about it. Now, Marceau and Maurice, they meet up with peanut head ass Moses to talk to him about this whole situation, and basically more so as give some of the best advice when he ain't got to take it himself. It's ridiculous. But he telling them, you need to get in front of this train, bro, because they about to eat you up in these comments. And Moses, old non-talking ass over here, I was built for this. I'm ready for it. I was built for this. Yeah, okay. You think that until somebody start commenting on how trifling you and Sonny are. And then they told the truth too. They like, you think you ready for this shit? You might be built for it, tough for it, like more so. But your wife might not be. So what happens when she start getting sad and she start getting depressed because women everywhere now got this big head heifer as the token face for infidelity and for messing around with their friend man behind their back? You ain't gonna know how to handle that. And some tell me he really ain't even thinking about that right now. The way he got so excited when he told them they started IVF right after they got married, which was only a few months after they got together. Listen, later on in the episode, Destiny make a comment and say, you was wanting me to court you like I was like you was my girlfriend. And that's exactly what this scene was given, because he got so excited when he was talking about, man, she could be pregnant in a day now. Yeah, we did the IVF right after we got married. He happy, baby. He the pappy. He the proud pappy. It really made me think about why the hell he really wants Sonny in the first place. Because I feel like it's some type of monetary gain in there for this man. Especially if y'all paying for IVF. I mean, she get it like that. Which she should if she's that high up or whatever. Where she's producers and shit. But I feel like it's more money motivated for Moses or whatever. They give him the advice and tell him that he should go sit down and at least talk to Destiny and explain to her, you know, why he did what he did. Marceau think it's a bad idea. Maurice, he more of a sounding board, a reasonable person. He tell him, yeah, you should. You should just go sit down, because the thing about it is, if Destiny bless it, if you could get Destiny to understand, okay, I see why you did what you did, then what else did the world got to say? Because everybody that it mattered to is good. I don't see it happening like that, Maurice, but I see where you was going with it. Definitely gonna tear his motherfucking ass up when he get to that table, and you already know what's gonna happen. No, Marceau already know what's happening. That's why Marceau said, this is a terrible ass idea. Don't take your ass over there. Hell no. But he don't listen, because he do go around to the restaurant with her later on in the episode, but we gonna get there. Now, Stormy and Courtney meet with Latricia and Ken round to the gym. And I'm going to tell you what, I hate to say this, because the stuff that the girl was talking about was real sad. And you hate to say stuff like it's negative when somebody's expressing themselves about stuff. But this was the longest damn scene about nothing. I swear, they could have cut that shit short. It's like that girl used us, forced us to be her therapist for like a good chunk of 10 minutes. I think they went on commercial and came back, and she was still talking about her parents dying 6 months apart from one another after they had been married for all them years. That's very sad. I don't even think they divorced, but her breakup from her ex-husband, and how crazy he was, and how red flags came up, and how her anger is. I was just wore out. I really was. I don't know if they... And then it's like, not only that, she makes my face hurt, because it looked like her lips don't move. Like when she's talking, it's like her top lip is like stuck to the top of her. It's like crazy. It's like her top lip is stuck to her teeth and won't separate. So her teeth and her lip have to move at the same time. And then it's just a lot going on. I feel for you, Latricia, but baby, this can't be it. This cannot be the storyline. Now, we see it's going to get a little bit more juicy later on, but basically, this scene, it was just way too long. Stormy and her talked about their relationship and how her and Ken got together, and then on the flip side, Courtney and Ken was over there talking about how they got together and how it was rocky in the beginning because of her situation and her anger and all of this. And we found out that she really a mean girl at heart. He holler, everybody be scared of her and shit. I don't know what to believe. Because one minute the girl want us to think she's so meek and quiet and tender, and she don't be speaking up for herself. And then the next minute she talking about how she a relationship bully. I don't care. I really don't want to see her no more. And I won't be mad if I don't. But at the same time, I know it's a bombshell coming with her and Martell later on in the season. So I guess she gonna have to stay. I don't know. Now, Chris go to see Martell about the side chick comment that he said to Nell. Nell upset. And you could just tell by how tight Chris' pants was that he did not want to take his ass over there and check Martell. Every time Nell get mad and go home and get to hollering, straining her damn voice, it's already quiet anyway, and veins get to popping out her forehead, and she said, you better take your ass over there and check Martell, talking to me like that. You know how it is, with that raspy voice, he probably be like, damn, I don't want to go over here. One of these days, this nigga gonna go off on me and knock my motherfucking head loose. But basically, he tell Martell that he think he owed Nell an apology. Martell get to laughing. He like, what I owe an apology for? She is a side chick. Well, she was a side chick. Chris like, my wife wasn't no damn side chick. Don't be saying that 'cause I was separated. Martell arguing semantics, of course. You were separated, but so what? You were still in the marriage. So she was a side chick. All right, I won't call her a side chick no more. But she was a side. He want to keep on saying it too. Chris just keeps saying, oh, she what? And matter of fact, let's talk about you. He hurried up and flipped the script on him because, you know, Martell was going to keep on saying that your wife is a side chick. Once he got something set on in his mind, that's what it is. She a side chick going forward, period. With that long blonde wig on. She was a side chick. He asked Martell about the text. And again, he fuck up and say, well, Mel said you sent the video. No, she did not. And then here he go. Why would she say that? I never sent a video. Chris like, but did you send a picture? What was in the picture? I mean, was it something inappropriate in the picture? Chris, listen, you getting on my nerves too, because you need to put some bass in your damn voice, okay? All that damn perm solution in your hair because it's curling up. You need to put some bass in your voice. Man, what the hell did you send? You going around showing the text to everybody else. He didn't even show Chris the text. He like, well, you asked her, can you see it? I thought you whipped your phone out. You was trying to show Nell. Why you don't want to show Chris? Because Chris is the one talking logic. Chris is like, she had to show you something incriminating for you to be able to get a warrant out on you. Exactly. And he know he did. We not even going to keep spending no more time on this because Martell don't do nothing but run that man in circles, never answer a question, and just keep bouncing it back to ask Mel. Okay, since you keep saying ask Mel, that's what we going to do. And we just going to go with whatever the hell Mel say. So don't get mad when we start believing what the hell Mel say. Anyway, Destiny finally meets up with Moses. Oh, the conversation just looked tense in the first place. But I'm going to tell you what, Moses, you didn't come prepared with your facts straight. Because Destiny said, when was we over? You come talking about you had told her something in April, but come to find out you was still sending her money and talking to her up until August when you want us to believe that that's when you got into the relationship with Sonny. Make it make sense. That's why people are saying that y'all foul for doing what y'all was doing, because you know good and well that you was double dipping and you was still talking to that girl. Whether the hell you was mad that she didn't come around for your birthday or not, like the girl said, you was still telling her you love her, good morning, beautiful, and sending her money and all of that. And then you was probably on the side telling Big Head Fred that you love her too. Yeah, as quick as y'all got married, you was already probably telling her that you love her big head ass too. I don't know. It's something about Moses that I just don't like. And it really don't even have to do with this specific situation, even though this is messed up for what he did. I just don't like him. I feel like if I was to meet him aside from this, he wouldn't be my cup of tea, even as a person. I don't know what it is. But y'all get down in these comments and let me know what y'all think that y'all watched the episode. What do y'all feel about the Destiny, Sonny, and Mo situation? Do y'all like this little peanut head Fred or what? Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments. And y'all already know I'm going to be back with the next one.